I'm here! Hello! Oh, goodness. Alright. Welcome, everybody, to Vestiver Story Time. How are you all doing today? I apologize that we had missed out on the Monday stream there. I was just coming back from a vacation over in Saskatchewan. 9-hour drive there, another 9-hour drive back. Pretty much we left on the Friday. We partied on the Saturday, and then we left Saturday morning. And then, Sunday morning. My goodness. And then, when we got home, we found out that there's still renovations being done on our house. A little bit more than we had originally anticipated, but that was fine. So then Monday kind of got wrapped up trying to help out with that, get that done. A little bit of relaxing as well. And now, we're here. To Wednesday, where we get to play. Huzzah! Okay. Ow. Okay. Cliffhanger. Okay, where are we here? Controller. Music is okay today, perfect. Yeah, I noticed that when it loaded in, it was okay. It didn't suddenly jack up all the... whatchamacallers. Okay, right. So we are doing trial prep, which... Okay, You know, the X-Player was called Clip. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, let's refresh ourselves with what we saw. So the Monokuma file, number 1. Victim was Sayaka Mizono. Time of death, around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. Death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. And I did leave you on a cliffhanger, it is true, so the cliff joke works in perfectly. Oh, there are a number of scratches and gouges on the bed, walls in Makoto's room. I personally thought it was way too many of them, and in fact, some of the scuff marks were also on the scabbard, which was over top of some of the lines on the floor. Replica sword. Took this from the gym entryway, put it in his room. Sword was found out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. Sword handle was missing some of the gold coating, as was part of the blade. Sheath was found some distance from the sword, shows evidence being scratched with a sharp object. We swapped rooms the night before. Toolkit. This had been placed in Makoto's room before he arrived, remains unopened, no evidence of it ever being used. Which is good to know because the bathroom door was tampered with. Somebody rolled up all of the stuff, made it really clean. Wrist is fractured. There's glittery at the injury's location, which means she must have been smacked with it. Probably the sheath. Her hands appear to be completely clean except for the index finger, which has blood because she wrote her dying message, which I accidentally totally of Leon. So that was the main thing, saying Leon. And then based upon some other things. Yeah, because it looks like this is very far away. Does it say how far? Mushroom key. Doesn't say how far it was, but I think what it originally said... Oh wait, right here. Distance for the gate to the incinerator is roughly 30 feet. 30 feet! That's a pretty good distance. Especially to be able to have to turn it on with the switch. So they would have had to have excellent aim using a glass orb. They have a white shirt. And yes. So all in all, we think that it's Leon. Set skills. Ooh. Increases damage to the opponent when the statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Oh, okay. I think that's the only skill we actually got. The other ones were just SP ups. All right. Now to find out who's really responsible for Sayaka's death. Finish the preparations. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Votes, so I guess that means it doesn't have to be unanimous, which is good.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Why
Don't be
would
a
they do
goddamn
that?
idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh my god, Hifumi.
Okay, but what
This
about that
guy.
other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
That doesn't make sense.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. Oh dear lord. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Oh god. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh my god. If I fail this just because I don't fully understand. Evidence of a struggle. Yeah.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yep.
In the bathroom.
Oh, whoops,
So it
no.
seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay, I'm trying to shoot. I'm confused. Now something's off about what was just said, because if Sayaka hadn't resisted all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure. Oh, okay, so I have to aim at the actual spot. I was firing at the people. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Oh, good luck, have fun. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In
Fine.
the bathroom.
Yep.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, okay, so it had to be the yellow. Okay, that's what it is. Gotcha.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Who you think, Chihiro?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
And yet she didn't know.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Yeah, they all have voices now. So I've kind of been somewhat doing them close.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Penetrate. That guy. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. It was the kitchen knife. She was stabbed. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
No
So
doubt.
the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Well, it wasn't some random
that's
knife.
wrong.
It was the kitchen knife.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look
That's
real
right, corn
close,
hair.
I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
It's like a chance. It's not his name is Sakura.
Hold on a
You
second.
never know.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Yeah.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
He's trying awfully hard to
I
pin
don't
it on
think
me.
that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. A bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! You can concentrate by holding down the right button. Excuse me, while you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, make it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. If this gauge completely empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time. But let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Guitar Bot, hello sir. How are you doing? I enjoy seeing your flying pictures every now and then. Hopefully things are still going on well with you.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
You
But
played
where
this
does
one.
that
Ooh.
get us?
I'm enjoying it a lot so far.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did
Ready
it
to
in
fire time.
secret. When nobody was in the
No, that's wrong.
Objection! AOA was in there.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Things are good. That's good to hear. As for myself, pretty well. Had a nice, lovely family trip over in Saskatchewan there the other day. It gets hot and heavy quickly. Yeah, it went from like 0 to 100 right away. The first couple days, everybody was like, la 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 la, this sucks, help, let's go. This is like murder. Whoa. And now that the first murder's happened, people are going to start it's going. I'm sure it's just going to ramp up now because now that someone's been dead, obviously they now know it's serious. Everybody knows how it all works, so they're going to get crafty and sneaky. Unless you mean hot and heavy in other ways.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I hope she's the next to go. She
Well,
annoys me.
What if I have a witness?
Japanese games have a quirky kind of creepy aesthetic going on, but the writing is really clever.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Yeah, Hina.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea in the kitchen last night. All the knives were still there, but when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Boom! Cleared myself.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
She's gotta go
and
down.
more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Look at that zooming in. Swimmer girl, oh yeah.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Oh, that's actually a good question. So if two people are working together to do a murder, like say one person holds them still while the other person murders them.
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
That's a smart question.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Okay, so here's what you could do, I guess. You could get an accomplice, choose to work together. Once they get away with it, well, I guess that's the thing. When they graduate... Oh, wait. No. Yeah, because when the Blackened graduates, everybody else gets punished and gets killed. So there's really no reason to have an accomplice.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
That's true. This is the first one.
Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
She just said, I can refute that.
Right.
Maybe 16 people must get. Oh my god. So it's like the Hunger Games, where then you have the Hunger Games later with all the champions together.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
They were busy making out.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Oh,
Which
I'm
means
sure.
we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
Oh, you keep forgetting that. That's a girl. Just whatever political commentary is half-heartedly interesting. Yeah.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
He's got a point.
Because they're not here anymore.
No. Someone's not here? Are you talking
Sayaka.
about...
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh. So I wonder if she was actually... Because I just got weird vibes from her. So I'm curious if she was going to go out and do a murder. And she'd try and set me up by... Oh. That would actually explain a lot. If she ended up inviting Leon in because she was going to kill Leon but frame me. That's why she wanted to swap rooms. So she was going to frame me. That's why she was being my assistant to get all close so we would do that. So then by trying to kill Leon, Leon overpowered her and then killed her, which is why the murder seems so rushed and everything. And lots of stuff. Don't trust people who are nice to you. Yes, exactly. I didn't trust her at all. So then he had to rush to try and... Oh, that would make a lot more sense. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Sayaka. For sure.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Oh, man.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
At the same time, she's trying so hard to pin it on us.
You're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're going to blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's going to die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Kyoko's too good.
Because you
Just
see,
keeping everybody in line.
if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
What would they clean up after?
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering?
The door?
What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Something missing from the scene of crime.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
First Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, because I don't know what's happening. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. We'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Oh joy. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use left stick. Oh my goodness. Shoot out of the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. Gauge reduces 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Oh my goodness. That's why she has a broken wrist, exactly. Because she tried to go at him with the knife, and he grabbed the only weapon that was available, which was that, and he smacked it out. broke her wrist, grabbed the knife from her. She probably panicked, ran into the bathroom, and then that's when he decided he'd just go after her. Luck and have fun. Oh, this should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Now, what that something is. A Oh, hair. Wait, what? Why weren't...
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Okay, guitar, you said you played this before. I was hitting the R's for hair. Why weren't they going through? And it was like, nope, not this R. That doesn't make sense.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene.
You like your R's
if the crime
red.
scene is in my room.
Do you eat the red ones last?
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Smart.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Like that his face is like, ah.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
The doorknob.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
That's wrong.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I do. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom. The evidence that proves it is... object that the killer broke.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Just smashed.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
Means double rainbow.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
But there was no lock.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
That's why the placards were switched. Okay. I was wondering why they swapped the nameplates before. Because Makoto's name was moved over to Sayaka's room. And that was to move... there was an attempt to remove suspicion about the fact that the door was locked. I think. Because that was a bewildering act. I was taking notes at first, but is that the key point here? A bit more to learn about non-stop debates, yes. here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Truth will on the wrong one, not only will you fail to refute what they said, they also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Then good luck and have fun. Oh boy! He understands very well. Oh, so well. The best, in fact. A bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Okay.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yep.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
It's true.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, it's not locked.
No, that's wrong.
Right.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Good shot!
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
The ultimate
So
unlucky
the reason
student.
the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Oh, so she swapped the placards. Dustin at the exit is you'll go mad. You see, that's where it's good that I don't have the Toby eye tracker. You see where you can see I'm looking, you'll just see the X just zoomed in there, never moving. Like, what is this?
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
It's convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene they didn't know was they didn't know the crime took place in his room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Oh, the Makoto room was the last batch of students?
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
I mean, there's 3 Danganronpas plus another little thingamabobber. Oh, sorry, 2. Is this one, then one other thingamabobber?
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
What?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
And the placards were switched. So it
Which
doesn't
is
work
what
right?
led to the
Maybe.
misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
He sounds so disappointed by that. Maybe she was chained to the plaques and she had the door open. Oh, it would have been before. Like I think Leon, she invited Leon in because she was going to kill him.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Then you all die.
Why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Tails! Hey, thank you so much for that sub. 10 months, dang. DVV, very nice to see you. It's nice to see you too, Tails. I've been sad. I haven't been able to chat with you guys much during the day. Work's been busy again. So I'm just sitting there lurking. I say maybe a little bit, and then that's it. And very long months. Ooh, I'm that boring. I'm sorry, Tails, I'm sorry. Because, you know, they say time flies when you're having fun, but when you're not, it just drags. So, ouch. Well, you know, I'm sorry. You know, no. Wait. Put some water there. Tails, why? Okay, that water's actually bugging me now. Okay, there we go. Should have just spilt the water over my head. How was chess today? And did you do any other games besides just the chess? You're doing alright, you're still just as much of a silly bastard. Excellent. I gotta say, at first, I was excited to see you as Sprite because it looked like you were just starting to do the good GIFs. You're just like the 2 frames that are slightly different, like my dance. And then you just had to go release that other one today. You just had to release that other one where it's like a nice fluid, like, wow, it looks beautiful and like a real animation. And now I'm just sitting here going like, crap. I thought I'd have a chance to catch up in how to use it, but now I don't know. Just was awful never streaming that. Excellent. Good looking man without glasses? You see, Vito, I disagree. I find that the glasses do a good job to help break up the face. Although, to be honest, that was before I got the facial hair. So, because my head type is a very long and narrow, so it was... The glasses help break up the long narrowness, and it looked good. But then, growing out the extra definition was nice, but at the same time, I kind of need glasses, so they're not fake pretend glasses, I can guarantee you that. A new nitro gummy bear that is hot as the guitar. Send a link. Send me the link now, please. Post in chat. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. But thank you for letting me know, Fino. It's always nice to hear that you look good.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
I like how the trial was all like, pin it on Makoto. Oh, he's innocent. I don't know. All right, one moment here. We'll take a brief look at this nitro gummy bear. Oh, it's just a single gummy bear. 1 bear equals 900 jalapenos. Chips with ice packs and foil. Prevents melt. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So it's not a proper gelatin. Oh, 9 million Scovilles. Let's see here. Where's that? I think I still have the box around here. One moment while I still have the box. Let's see, Scovilles. So the death nut that I had at the end there was 13 million. So this one's only 9. Doesn't say how many Scovilles the other ones are though. Because I made it up to, what was it? Up to 4. And then the 4th one was the one that I needed to finally have the milk. And then Lance of the North and I rallied. We both had that one, the last death nut, and that was a mistake. So after 4 you were in trouble. Yeah, exactly. After number 4 was just like, oh my god. Yes, you know, I had milk. I had bread with butter. I had, oh sorry, heavy cream, not milk, heavy cream. As well as I was eating spoonfuls of sugar as well, rubbing around on the tongue and what have you, which helped. And then I had the nice cold wet towel as well. Well, that was an adventure. That was an adventure. Now the tough part though. I'm intrigued because it's a gummy though. I'll have to read more about that later. Oops. Go. Big gelatin, cold and sweet. Yeah, no, that's it. That's why I'm confused about this one, because it's going to come with an ice pack, so it's going to be cool. But it looks like it doesn't have the preservatives and stuff in it to keep it as a jelly the entire time. I don't know. Might be interesting.
Oh, you don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
He didn't say if there was a time limit on the trial.
Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's what I want to know.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
But how has she gotten in?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative!
Can't.
If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in. No, that can't be it either.
She told me she wouldn't even open it for me.
Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Yeah, you hit through me.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
She asked me to do something particular because of how frightened she was. That's my answer right there. You can always circle lesson one because... Oh. Switching rooms. And where's that when the victim was... So I gotta ask me to switch with her or something. First time she became frightened. There we go.
I got it!
That should be...
Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she
I know,
asked
it's
me
like
to
you
switch
have 5
rooms in
minutes
the
to
first
choose
place.
the thing, but I'm going through, it's like, no, I know what it is. It goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. If I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
It's true.
Huh?
She wouldn't have got the knife.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
I want to talk to you about just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. And check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka. Ooh, she was holding on to this piece of evidence. Oh, that was the notepad. I tried looking at the notepad and it said there was nothing there. Clearly, because she's a detective, she knows how to do the scribbles. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper,
Shading
and you
trick
can see
never
the words.
works. I've done it.
When
I've done
I saw
it,
that, I
but
was like, holy crap!
the
I better
person
make sure
doing
I
it
rip
has
the
to be
paper out
pressing
before
down
I
pretty
use it
hard
from now on.
to make it through multiple sheets. It also depends how thick the paper is as well, and how lightly they're writing on it. I mean, I think I've had better... It's worked better for me if somebody's using a pen, because I find people usually press down on pens a lot harder than they do with pencils, because they know the lead will snap.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Single night. Oh, guitar. However, go ahead and delete that one message just because we've got to keep things safe for work, so nobody gets banned. But it was a good one. I do enjoy that. So anybody else that was able to view it can enjoy. Just keep in mind, it's not safe for work if you did click on the link ahead of time. I like his puzzle. He's like, oh, okay, what's coming out? What's that? Is it? Wait a minute. Ah, you know, I've never actually seen that movie myself. I keep hearing it seeing it referenced everywhere though.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
No, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
It's just going around in
Very well
circles.
then. Pay attention.
Non-stop debate? Okay. Make your argument. Okay. Dorm nameplates. We're switched!
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yep.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
That's correct.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
I went to my room instead of Sayaka's. The reason for that is, it's because we got... Yes, I know the nameplates got switched, but...
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, it specifically says, my room.
I see.
Yeah.
Then they would have gone to...
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
oh no, I missed!
Even if someone did read the note, and they would not have any...
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto, but in the note, it specifically says... Then they would have gone...
Exactly. The room...
I didn't realize that took time.
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Okay, it didn't look like when she said that originally that would be the spot where it was being switched. Bullet of truth into the back wall. It's because they ignored me the first time. I had to let them get it out of their system going around a few times first.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
We're pretty certain that it's Leon. Because Sayaki wrote his name on the wall for one, and then all the evidence is matching up with it so far. The fact that he doesn't want us in his room, he like tore off to make sure we didn't go into, because I wanted to see if his toolbox was undone. 2, the star baseball player. And that's the main reason why I'm saying Leon did do it, was because the garbage incinerator is 30 feet, 30 freaking feet away from the gate. So nobody else could get in there because Hifumi was the janitor. So to get the shirt, first of all, it's a shirt. You ever try throwing a shirt? Even balled up, those things go and go everywhere. But somehow he was able to get into the compactor, and then small little button. It was able to get hit with a glass orb to actually start the incinerator. And then on top of that is a white button shirt. So it looks just like his shirts. He's the only one that have that kind of accuracy, being able to hit the button from 30 feet away. I mean, unless everyone else here feels confident that they can do that. Lord knows I don't think I could. Just a little button 30 feet away. No, he's all over this one. That's why I'm positive. Positive. What about the martial artist chick? Yeah, she's strong.
The nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
But at that point, that's brute strength. Doesn't say anything about accuracy. I don't know. I guess you got a point there in terms of strength, but also you should just break the bars. It's also lying into the fact that Sayaka wrote on the walls as to who it is. Now, she'd have no reason to lie at that point. She's already dying. Her last dying breath. She wouldn't want the person to get away with it.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had
They just picked the lock on the incinerator. It's a possibility.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was
They just said that the rooms
was
are
actually
unpickable.
marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka. Only one person who could switch the nameplates. Only person who knew we had switched rooms. The killer. Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah, she was specifically telling them, right? Sayaka and I, not me. And Sayaka. This was originally in Japanese, okay? Okay. The room, check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room,
She
okay?
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Zoom in.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
It's like it when it all sinks in. Yeah, it's nice because the first little bit was everybody focusing on Makoto. And then that was disproved. And it's nice because it wasn't just, oh, well, if it's not him, it's this person. It took a break. It said, everybody was confused. Like, okay, well, who can it be? Nobody knew. It wasn't an immediate other accusation. Well, it must be this person because everybody's like, well, all signs pointed to him because that's what Sayaka was trying to do at first. Yeah. And now we're slowly delving into a bit further. It's like, okay, so,
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably
a struggle.
She invited over, came in and attacked her.
Or did she
We
attack
figured it
them?
out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Looking at Leon's hand right now, see if there's any gold. Can't tell. Well, I'm not sure if that's just them doing that. They have him looking nervous right now too, but he's done that face several times.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
Yeah, so she's planning something with it.
Seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because there's gold on it. The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt Sayaka's wrist. Her wrist was glittery at the injury's location.
I got it!
Glitter.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It's gold!
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
She was smacked with it.
Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
How? What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. A bit more to learn about non-stop debates. There's even more! Are you getting close? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Oh. But just like with the weak spots, only one of these bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Oh my goodness. Multi-bang! Mancato! If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to, oh my god. You can press the L button to rotate the cylinder and choose which, oh my god. Press and release, cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down. Just to select. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Oh dear lord. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm glad I didn't do mean for the rest of the game. Replica sword sheath. Kitchen knife set. Replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
But it'd be a
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Yes, the scabbard.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Oh, it's fast enough.
No, that's wrong.
I think?
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Now, I had originally thought that that was because while they were slashing around the room, that it hit the sheath. But what I think happened is that Sayaka attacked first, but she didn't actually get them. And then that person grabbed the sheath and was trying to protect themselves to begin with.
Something sharp.
You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Because self-defense. But then, since she was going to kill me, then I will kill her. Yes, we were meant to be trapped in this hell school. I agree, Pino. I think that, yeah, he went there without... Leon wasn't planning to kill her. But then she attacked him and tried to kill him. Now, what I'm curious about is that blood that is on him, was that his or hers? Does he have a cut? Because that'll seal the deal.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Now, clearly, good start. I mean, this is the first trial, so it should be this easy. I'm pretty sure that the other ones are going to get a lot more twisted and difficult.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
And graphic and mess. Oh, that's exciting.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I
You're
don't
worth
think
the sword,
Sayaka
no one
used the
likes you.
sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her hands? Because they have no gold. Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Because of the gold!
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Now that's the tough part, is like, did the killer clean the
Sorry,
hands?
but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yes, I think you're wrong because you're ugly. Because you're ugly, nothing you say can ever be correct.
No, that's not it at all.
So it's gonna wash the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at night. The water was off?
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
Ugly people are incorrect. It's nature's ways of telling you best to avoid their false information. You know, there's that whole... And that's actually really interesting because back in the old days and so on, where people died like in their 30s and stuff, or like in childbirth a bunch of the times, a lot of the weakness of the human genome was, you know, it was Darwinism, right? The weakest die first. Excuse me. So we were able to have, you know, us get stronger, continue proper good evolution. But now that we have so many ways to warning labels to prevent stupid deaths, a lot more diseases and stuff can be managed and so on, that those weak DNA is allowed to stay and not get picked off by death. So yeah, there you go. Gotta watch out for that.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Jeez, you're here today! Ah! Welcome and thank you. Thank you so much again for that sub. A tier 2 sub. 7 months strong too. Damn. Glad that you can make it. We're on the first trial. So far things are going swimmingly. So far. To prevent stupid dads, teenagers drive a shopping cart down a... Yeah. Yeah, jump off building. So on Tide Pod challenge. Didn't watch the VODs fully. Who did you spend time with? I spent time with Detective Lady and the Gambler. Ultimate Gambler and Ultimate Detective. Although it's Ultimate question marks. Ultimate question marks because I'm really curious about her and I want to find out more. And the Gambler because she's too competent, so I want to know more as well. Gilk and Celeste, I will fault you for your choices. That's why, because she's really, yeah, Celeste. AoE was going to be my third one if I had time, so I guess once the other ones die, I'll go to her. Nina's a bad waifu. Why is she so bad? She's a clear choice. Something about Hina, like she's like the girl next door. She's kind but not overly bubbly. Thing is, dumb people end up getting rid of themselves by doing dumb shit like the Tide Pad challenge. So it's essentially nature's mechanism picking up the bad apples before they spoil the whole bunch. It's true, and that's what I was trying to say there earlier, Tails. I agree with you. I mean, but now society has so many safeties in. Have you ever wondered why there's suddenly more and more of these stupid challenges? Because, I mean, if you look back, kids were always dumb, sure. But if you look at the stupid stuff kids do from back in the day going up to these days, because there's so many safety nets, I find people are doing stupider and stupider things. I mean, half of that is also the fact that the internet. Everybody wants their 5 minutes of fame. So I'm going to videotape myself licking this ice cream and putting it back in the freezer. Oh, everybody laugh with me. Welcome to the only series I'm as into as Kingdom Hearts. Oh, nice. Niagara Jumper. Don't think I have. The kids would toss a spike in the air to see who would last longer under the spike. Ooh. Are we talking about people who went over Niagara Falls? Or tried to jump over it with a car or something? In the 80s. Oh man! Like the lawn darts? The lawn dart spikes? You guys fell over and lived. Oh yeah, I did hear about one of that.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Why would you be complimented over smelling like a big fat donkey?
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Now the real question is...
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Yes, if I had to be the one without the sword. Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
See, I think this is a really interesting twist. Right within the first trial. Because for anybody who was, or geez, I'm not sure if you caught when you were watching the VODs there, and for everyone else who was watching, immediately I thought something was off about Sayaka. It was really weird how she was attaching herself to me, even though she's the pop sensation, and how she's like, oh yeah, I'll be your sister. And she just, the way she acted, how she talked, her weird mood shifts, and so on as well. I think I remember saying that she's the perfect waifu. Yes. I was saying that it was like too good to be true. She was up to something. I thought she was trying to cozy up to me to kill me. But it turns out it was to frame me. So I thought that was That was really cool. A trustworthy alibi. Exactly. And then watching this unfold, so this was Sayaka's plan, and it would have been great if she pulled it off. Well, it doesn't look like she did, obviously, considering she's not alive anymore.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka? Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Sayaka, perfect Sayaka, why? Why? What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
What do I think of Bayakua? Blah. I don't like him just because of his attitude. Mr. Holier Than Thou. But I'm sure once you get to know him, he probably warms up to you. But, I mean, he's very dismissive right from the get-go. He refuses to even say hello to you, and you're like, hi! Hello, good morning! I heard you the first time, I chose not to say anything. I was like, wow, screw you too, buddy. Nice eyelashes, I mean, look at that. I mean, I've got to say though, he has great hair, excellent sense of style. So his haughtiness might, you know, be well deserved, but.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Correct.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Oh yeah, she wanted to on you, buddy. Oh yeah. Chichiro. Which one's Chichiro? Is that the stutter girl? If it is, I don't like her at all. Don't like her at all.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Which was working perfectly fine so far. You want to get banged on like a sub-Zara truck? Oh, hey. You can go here. Oh, Chichiro. Okay, yeah, her. Gotcha. Yeah, she seems interesting. I think in terms of who I want to be talking to, I want to keep going with Celeste and Kyoko. Then after that it was Aoi. And then Chichiro. I didn't like Junko at all. Sakura, I have nothing against her, I just don't have any interest in her. I hate Toko. Junko going all the way? Oh, reject. Cool. Yeah, she dies like right off before the trial. Zaytran, hey there, bud. How's it going? Pretty good. Hitting Toko's only natural. Yeah, it's just because of... It's not so much how self-loathing she is. Like, I get that she has really low self-esteem, so she lashes out at everyone. But it gets very tiresome. Oh, she gets worse. Oh, boy. Let's warm up to the nerd guy. Hifumi? Now, he's comedic. I'll give him that. I don't hate him. I just sit there and I go, oh, Hifumi, why? Of all the guys, I have to do. I guess I do like Yakuga the most. I don't like him because he's too by the books, I guess. I want to experience full cringe. Keep the French vampire. Oh, you like Kiyotaka? The ultimate moral compass. Yes, I got that right. Although I guess I like him more actually than Mundo. Mundo annoys me with how easily angry he gets. And I view Yasuhiro as one of those anti-vaxxers, all essential oils are the cure to all your problems kind of guys. So I was like, no, I'm good.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap.
The most laid back guy he is. He is totally laid back. Too much.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Yeah, that's right.
Then you're saying she had this all
Played you like a damn fiddle, that's right. All she had to do was bat those eyelashes, smile. Well, that's the thing, he kept going on and on about her smile and how great it made him feel.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
A psychic.
That must be when her wrist
Yeah.
got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
It is interesting how she kept saying that, but that's probably because that's how predictable we are, or the OC here is. Or MC is.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
There's a timer. What do you think of Monokuma? Monokuma's pretty good. He's interesting because he shifts. Like, he's playful, but it's a dangerous playful. And while he's joking around, it's not so much. Yeah, it's interesting. Really good antagonist is true. Get the belly button. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't
Why does it have to
uncover
be
who
me?
murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? As far as clues go, there's nothing left. What are you talking about? There's all kinds of things. But how to tie them in? Make your argument. Dying message. Yes.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Ew.
No, that's wrong.
There's one more clue! It was basically your tutorial
There still
entire
might
She
be
knows the
one
truth and
clue
waits
left.
for you.
Sayaka's
Yeah.
dying message.
I mean, she seems to be too good to be true. I am on the middle difficulty.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind
So
her.
not the hardest, but not
remember?
the easiest.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Turn it upside down.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Of course, I wrote that message. I can prove it. index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
That's why. Now, at one point,
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it.
now this is the thing though, because those were clearly supposed to be numbers, right? And if this game was originally in Japanese, if they don't know English, that might have been a bit harder, right? Because all they would see is numbers. But I don't know if they would have changed that to... maybe.
What the heck do those numbers mean? 1, 1, 0.
Although
3,
I'm well versed
7?
in Leet speak, so maybe that's why I could see it so quick and easy.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
The team did a good job. Excellent.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yeah, because the N, there's a little thing in between.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
I bet they're really little for you, aren't they, Hifumi?
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it. It's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
She actually sounds like one of those computers, too. Turn left. Now rotate the image 180 degrees. Noelle is dead. No, not Noelle. Noelle. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Can you people not read? Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Her message 180 degrees should become crystal clear. Select someone. No. You.
Here's my answer. The key
So now
to
we have to
solving
prove
this
it.
mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Going to die next chapter? That's the thing. Because I had no clue who was going to die in the first chapter. So it was a surprise.
If you
I honestly
turn the message around.
Now, you see, here's the thing, Cheese. It's not so much who's going to die. I'm just wondering how I'm going to graduate. Because you don't graduate unless you kill someone, right? So, is it going to wait until the very end? Until there's just me and someone else left, and then I have to decide how I'm going to kill them? That's the part I'm most interested in. It's like, well, am I going to find some way out of it? Am I going to turn into a cold-blooded killer? What's going to happen?
It becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What?
Leon!
What the hell are you talking about? It's
Claire.
just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Oh, he's upset now.
No,
Slow
it's not random at all.
Yeah.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, When you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for
Flippity-flopped.
yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Not if I know that it'll be inverted, and I sit here and go, Al.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer?
But when you're
You
dying,
can't just
yeah,
go
you're
and
not
say
thinking about
shit like
that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Ooh, man. I think I found the ground in front of the incinerator. Yes. Looks like she came to the same.
I got it! You mean
Wait,
the
not every
burnt
killer is
shirt
obvious
piece
as. Yeah, no,
laying on
I
the
figured
ground by
as
the
much.
incinerator, right?
I mean, this is the very first trial, so it's kind of got you into, okay, so this is kind of like what you gotta do. It gives you a brief run on. You always assume like the first boss, the first couple battles are all ramp up to get you started. Now, despite it being easy knowing who it was, I really enjoyed the whole process of it, because at first, you only start piecing it together as you're investigating. So I didn't know it was Leon until I started investigating, like, oh, okay, there's this, 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 and then figuring it out. So I was inverted. Not to mention whether the killer was panicked. Exactly. Tutorial level, yes. It's still fun going through it.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Yeah.
It's just that one
shut
little
up.
charred piece. There's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
There remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. Something about it we need to pay attention in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of. Where. When. Oh, these are all actually excellent questions. How? Well, we already know it was in the incinerator. Where? Crap. I guess between how or where. I think the where, because it has to be proven that they was able to get it far away, where the shirt was destroyed. Focus on that, the killer will become clear. You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? Of course, that's supposed to make anything clear. Oh no! Crap! I almost had a perfect one. Okay, looks like it is the how. Damn it.
Look closely at how the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I figured both of them worked. Technically, where it could have been like the fact that, okay, yes, the incinerator room. You can't get into the incinerator room unless you have the key. So you had to do this. And that's why. I was thinking about the where, the fact that it was like that. But at the same time, the how also makes sense because, yeah, I guess the how is a bit more specific, and that's why it won out over the other one. So it makes sense. I'm not angry about getting it lost because it makes sense that was a tougher question. Which means I'm not looking forward to some of these future questions.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash. right?
How does he know? Exactly. How does he know all of that?
Interesting.
Oh, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning. Exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. The glass ball. Shattered crystal ball. Yes. Oh, I'm so sad though. I almost had a perfect run. Dang.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
It's true.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
That is also true.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
That one's
No,
not.
that's wrong.
Break.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass
Drops
ball?
glass all over the
It's
courtroom
busted to
floor.
hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
I can't believe how much he spent on that crystal
But
ball
how would you use it?
without verifying what he thought it was. I had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was divine with it. Roll it. Throw it.
I got it!
Oh, hey, I
The
gained
killer
health back.
simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Well, someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
Oh,
was
circumstantial
because the killer
evidence.
was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
She ain't wrong.
No, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Ultimate baseball
Right,
star.
there's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Not been much of a challenge at all for the killer because the ultimate fanfic creator. He made himself into a beautiful, strong man with excellent aim to go, I'm going to go and throw it like this. Or it could be the diviner. Being able to watch, okay, if I roll the ball this way with this much force, it'll go up the walls, around the circle, fall down, click.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
Poor Leon is right.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth
Now is he going to run? What's he going to
revealed.
do? A closing argument, oh boy.
Now here's what happened.
So this is where I have to say everything that happened in the right timeline, I'm guessing. Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. Ooh, that's exciting. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panel. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow! You'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, cool. So he enters and she's there. What? Okay, so I'm guessing this is the first one. So he opens the door, he comes in, she's in there. She's like, swing. Oh, geez, I can go over more. Oh, monkeys. So then she swings attacks. Let's just try this. First one, second attack, kill with a knife. They noticed it. Something in my room. Yeah, so then that's when she puts him up against. Say, shing, it's that. Oh shoot. That? Yeah, no, that's too early on. Because he notices that wait. No, that should be right. Because he backs up into it. He goes, huh? What's this? Then she goes to hit him. And then he blocks it with this. So then that's when he hits her. Then he starts to go in on her. I'm trying to remember how manga's read. How it's like starts at the right, goes up, down, and so it's still in the same pattern. So she goes into the bathroom to hide. He tries to open the door. She's like, oh noes! Okay, he uses this to get in. He's closing in with the knife. He's like, oh, ha, parry, dodge, spin, thrust. Oh, wait. Wait. Not everyone will be used. Oh, okay. So she drops the knife. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because this knife, it's already in the comic, the fact that she dropped it. Thank you for letting me know, Cheese. That was going to drive me mad. And she's there. Gets stabbed. Maybe this is where she writes Leon before she fully... Yeah, because there's it right there. The whew. So then he goes, grabs the lint, starts swooping around. He grabs the ball. He's like, whoa, winds up and tosses. Turns it on. Balls up the cloth. Throws it on in. Then it drops. Okay, so all that's left is the knife. Oh, that's the only one. Oh, okay. And now for the climactic reenactment. But first, let's go through it one more time by ourselves. Although it looks like this will take a while. Opens the door. Whatever,
Here's
let's just
exactly
reenact
what
it.
happened.
It's going to go through it, okay. Good.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
So I'm pretty certain that's correct.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
She's like, what? But huh?
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Yeah, because he thought
The
that was her
killer went after
room.
her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Right, the reason her plan fails was because of something she asked Makoto to get. Exactly, you'd think that she would have used that to kill. But,
Sayaka
okay.
knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
You want to kill me? I'll kill you!
And stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead,
Hey,
the
did she
killer
waste it?
quickly
How's it
began
going?
destroying the evidence.
And, oh my gosh, for some reason I got so involved in it that I didn't notice your messages earlier there. I'm sorry. Oh, I feel so bad. Asking what is Phoenix right? I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm sorry. Oh. I got too into this. Drops the knife. Take the hot wings take their toll, and she hurries to the can to put Pepto-Bismol everywhere. Died to the carpenter. Oh yeah, carpenter's a pain in the butt. Like, did Iverson say something? No, you didn't. Just remember, inverting is your friend.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
That's what blood looks like in this universe. It's canon. Oh, I just assumed that it was because they kept it this way, a different color from actual blood, so this way they could sell it in multiple countries because they can't show blood in some of them. I think Germany's one of them. But they can get away with it by having different color, which is why some games you can choose to have your blood color green. Because this way it's technically not real blood, so it can be sold. That's the real reason, but also... Oh, okay. Ooh, high luck build. Yeah, that's what I did. High luck, you get shards like nobody's business, and drops are great. Need blood and jar, need bloodwurst. Yes, blood pudding, blood sausage. Mmm. Ooh, imagine Leon walking around without a shirt.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
With no shirt?
They wanted to make sure
my.
they got rid of any trace they'd ever
Well, I
been
guess
there.
he's going to put the lint rolls inside the shirt when he goes and tosses it in. Instead of give it into the joke that it's also just pink. Okay. It's stylistic now. I mean, it works.
The
You can
killer
tell
headed
clearly
to
what
the
it
trash
is.
room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
I mean, it must have been a really terrible crystal ball. Look, he's throwing it, and instead of it, remaining as he threw it, it warped and went, and it's just terrible. That's not animated. Oh, it is
For any
exactly.
normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Whoosh.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this,
imagine.
and so left behind a piece
He
of
wanted to add a little bit of
indisputable
flair.
evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh, Leon. Completed.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
He's owning the story now that Yoko spoon-fed it. Exactly.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's
She
been
knew
said?
everything all the way. But it's like, okay, here like she said, you have to arrive to the conclusion yourself, otherwise you will fight the answer, because you don't understand it.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
Tear me to death.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
I mean...
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Okay, what else did
Makoto,
you find?
I
Oh,
believe
wait, me?
you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Panic talk action? Uh-oh. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. This happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. I like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB BTW. Oh my goodness. Bullet time action. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statement in time with the rhythm? Say what? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. So, DDRing it. Rhythm game. That's pretty good at DDR. Let's see if we can do this. Press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Wait. So aren't I supposed to be pressing A at time with a beat? Store the statement you've locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Wait, what? Use the method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. This is consecutively a start combo. Keep this going, you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. Tempo changes, so does the time for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Bomb strike. Enough damage to your opponent, their weak spot statement will appear. Does as smoothly as the others? Okay, we'll see how this goes. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Shoot their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. Just like before, if you can fully engage, blah 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 blah. Well, good luck, have fun.
When the
Yeah, we'll
killer
see.
removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Oh, remove the screws. Could
I
have been
refuse
the
to acknowledge
toolkit.
you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Oh, Leon. Indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. Figure it out. Alright, let's see.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
I don't know if I'm doing this right.
Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof?
I've got a good combo going.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Failed. Okay. I tried hitting Y. Nothing seemed to be happening. Oh. What? Oh. Okay then. But the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto's not the black end. Too bad. The ruler gets graduate. Congratulations to them.
Is this really the end for all of us?
I'm disappointed with that because I
refuse to give up yet.
Okay. Obviously, I didn't understand something about these instructions. Because I was hitting the buttons right there. The statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. So I was pressing A. Press the A button to lock onto an opponent's statement. So it's not you've locked onto. Oh, okay, so all I was doing was throwing lock-ons over and over and over. So I guess I've got to keep hitting A until I lock on to one, because there's not always a thing on the screen. And then you press Y onto the. Okay. Yes, guitar. Oh, okay. Enough damage and their weak spot. Okay. And then as soon as the text comes up, I don't even have to do it with on beat. It's just pachoo. Okay. So yes.
When the killer removed the screws from
I
the
just
doorknob,
didn't understand
they
the
didn't use anything
instructions
from
quite
your room to
clearly.
do it. Instead, they must.
I refuse to acknowledge. Stupid.
Okay. At least I didn't have to do the whole trial over again.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
Oh, right.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Final strike.
Where's your proof?
Okay.
This should prove it.
That makes more sense now. I've hit every single bullet. Yeah, that's what I was looking like. You can get a bunch of them up on screen at once and just.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
His defense statements, are you stupid? Are you kidding me? You're stupid! No way! I mean, that's the sign of the unintelligent. Right? They win fights by yelling over top of people. And refusing to acknowledge it and be like, no, you're wrong! And all that, but not doing counterpoints into themselves.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because
let's keep the politics out of the chat, because we'll get people heated up.
Only the boys got toolkits, So the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Who had to use his own?
Stupid!
He had to use his stupid,
It had to be
stupid.
their very own toolkit.
Stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If
Wait.
I'm right about this, then
That means we'd have to go to his room because nobody's carrying it with them.
the screwdriver will show some
I mean,
evidence of being
really?
used.
Stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
All too smart for you, Leon. Oh, he's warping already. He's going to explode his head. It's going to go. Ah! Ah, that C at the end. It hurts. It hurts. But it's not my fault. I didn't understand. Didn't explain it well enough. Yeah, that's it. I just didn't read it clearly enough. Alas. Ooh. More Kuma tickets. Not from Concentrate. Oh boy. I did it!
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh, so you have to vote.
Okay, then let's get excited!
There you go. Now you can look at the X guitar. Just for you. Okay.
Who will be chosen
Don't
as
vote,
the
you get
point
killed.
lead? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who is found guilty? Vote. Look at all the coins! Monokuma coins for me! Whoa! Looks like you got it right on the money! The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata!
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Oh, hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
What wrong step and you'd be the one standing here? It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, and that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me, but even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. You'd be dead if I know, it's like, I would have rather we were wrong. I'd rather be dead than think the most perfect Sayaka was going to frame me. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. She makes me smile. If I was her and that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. Probably waiting for me.
Why?
Can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. I have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why it's Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Psh, water worse for nothing. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Hey, for your favorite time of trials? Ooh, it's gonna be fun. Let's see what happens. I guess I'll never. I'm not going to lie, Cheese. I was tempted to say that I gave up at the end there, just to see what would happen to everyone. If there's anything special there, but at the same time, the whole trial took a long time to do, so I didn't want to have to go through all of it again. Force her to play Kingdom Hearts. Oh boy. So I'll never know, because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry sure must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness! What did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yep. Did I play Kingdom Hearts 3? I can't remember anymore, no. I'm still on Birth by Sleep. I'm planning on getting to it at some point, but then Cheese was all like, hey, have you played Danganronpa? I was like, what's this? And I really enjoyed the Phoenix Wright games, and it looked really up my alley, so then when it suddenly showed up on Steam sale, I was sitting there going, ooh, and I had to go get them all at once. So yeah. I am still planning to get to it eventually. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. You got Danganronpa. I've got nothing to really do anything with as a prop on my table right now, so never mind. It'll never forgive you. That's true. This is all your fault. After being forced to do something like that. Love it. Everything. It's punishment time. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. Makoto, don't you know the rules? But
that's enough.
Thank you, Kyoko. Angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise. Starting to wonder if maybe she's in on this whole thing. She knows too much, she's too good.
Calm down.
Was she forced to return? Really want to make your enemies pay for what they've done. You need to let it go for now. Or is it like every time you win, you have to go in another one? I don't know. Damn it. Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did. She does have a suspicious amount of eyes in her name. Watch out for that.
Yes, indeed.
Since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment!
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
That's it?
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your own toolkit? After she had shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unincluded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
That's not... Stop it. I had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him!
Huh?
So, if it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who puts us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Slender! How you doing? How was the rest of your stream? Was it spooky? Did you jump? Did you die? Are you going to have nightmares tonight? Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment. You nearly did. Oh, boy.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Let's give it everything we got. It's punishment time. And considering it was a game I got during summer sale for less than a year, it was pretty fun. Also, it was made by one person. Not too shabby.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star. Oh, is he going to get stoned? He's going to get stoned, isn't he?
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
So will we continue chapter 2? Oh, no. Alright, am I right? Is he going to get stoned? Fuck. Punishments are brutal. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, and look at the cinematics and everything for it. Ooh. Well, first he gets dragged on his butt. It's a baseball court. Oh, keep out. Yeah, essentially stoned. Rapid fire baseballs. Oh, and we all get a watch. How lovely is that? The 1,000 blows. Ooh, working its way all along his body. On all sides. Swedish deep tissue massage. Yeah, it depends on the force that gun was firing out the baseballs, eh? The real question is, which of the one of them finished him off? Show me the face for the force of a machine gun. Yeah, it was going rather. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is bumping right out of control! What's going on?
I can't take it.
This anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. I want to know why Leon and Sayaka were the first ones written off. If it's not giving anything away, sure.
Damn you!
Fuck you, why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Ooh, it does. Every single character is based off of them? Wait, what? Did I miss something? What do you mean by them? Oh, so, okay. Or is you tired of looking at them? Artistic references. Oh, really? Evil? You made it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Well, in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
Why are you putting up an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think that you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
Piece of shit, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. And his belly. No, we all saw what happened when that happened. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say? I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills,
Let's get to the blackest punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all. Yeah, everyone.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. There's cameras everywhere, right? It's a show. Yeah, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. The other Blackens? I don't know. Why would they want to watch, though? Even after he was gone, he stood there forever. Oh, we stood there forever. Unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? What do you think, Gabe, now that you have a basic concept? Remember, when 16 graduate. Who knows? I really enjoy it. Even the beginning part when nothing was happening, there's still a good deal of story building. Things were going on. I am actually enjoying that they're taking their time with this. In some games, it just pop, 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 pop. Or, dude, I guess what I'm trying to say is the pacing is properly done. It's not too fast, not too slow. You're getting time to kind of develop. I like the fact that you can develop friendships with people. I would like maybe a little bit more free time so I could talk with maybe a couple more people, and then maybe have the free time shorten as the game gets shorter, just because, you know, the more people die, the less people are going to be there for you to talk to anyways. Streaming to the deep weeb. Can't get out because their crimes are guilty. There's nothing. Yes, I've heard that there is a school mode or something after, where you can sit there and you can fill out everybody's report card. Ooh. close and whispered into my ear, "I want you."
Makoto.
Before we head back. But for now, just enjoy the story. Something I want to talk to you about. Yeah, because I was doing a bit of research about the game first, trying to avoid spoilers, which luckily I didn't get anything spoiled. There was a spoiler-free wiki and whatever that I was able to read through a little bit to find out more about the story without giving things away, which was really nice. But yeah, it's commented that play the full game first, so this way you can enjoy the story, you won't worry about anything, and then you can do the school mode after, so don't feel stressed that if you're not going to talk to all the people that you want to talk to because they get killed off, you can find out the stories afterwards, no problem. Which I was like, okay, that's good. Sayaka, isn't it? Surprised you figured it out. Oh, you call me stupid? Told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? Thought it never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that. Yeah, she's definitely calling you stupid.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought is how she could protect you. What?
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. He's used their last of energy to dive bomb the hunters. Oof. Strap on explosives and just go for it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. As you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I want to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaki, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. She said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
Oh, I have to admit it. I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm sick. Son of a bitch. Smack you upside the head, Makoto.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition, you son of a bitch. Chapter 1 to survive the end. Oh, look at that counter going down. To be continued. Got an item. You received the Despair Bat present. Oh boy. Do you want to save the data? Sure. 1 is the loneliest number. Oh, I guess I could see it. I'm just looking through them, seeing how the other characters, because you're saying that they were the reference, right? Except for then there's Hifumi. I think they just got so tired of it, they're like, what can we just do? What can we do for this guy? Forget it. It's just... You see, the guys I find, though, they all actually have some differences to them. But the girls, actually, when you look at them, a lot of their head shapes are almost identical, except for Sakura. So they were... I could totally... yeah. But the guys do look different. I don't know. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, cool. So I'm just dotting, eh? Well, Mikado, if you're just going dot dot, I'm going to make you dot dot at everything. Aha! That's why. Success is mine. I fixed everything. This is my first time actually in the bathroom. You're going to go to bed, Slander? Alright, you have yourself a wonderful evening. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you later. It's gone. She really is gone. It was like there was never anything there to begin with. The last time Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. Just like you said. I guess they cleaned up and fixed the room, actually, before... Oh, it was me evening and morning for you. Sorry, Slander. I'm sorry. I know it's really late for you. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah! I think you're crazy for staying up this late, but no, I'm not one to judge. I've been staying up too late myself. I am currently chewing on some sour peach slices, brought to you by Dollarama. They are a fat-free gummy candy, and they only have 22 grams of sugar per 6 pieces, which is 30 grams, which is about, oh god, almost a third the weight of the bag. I know, Slander. Sugar converts into fat. Fat-free is healthy, yes, and that's why I pointed out the sugar there. The fact that this said fat-free, and then it's like, yes, but it has 22 freaking grams of sugar. 22% of your daily value within 6 little candies. It's crazy. Moth attacked, oh my. Well, Fino, I mean, I don't know enough about cocaine to make any comments on that, but I can assume that you would be correct. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Welcome to Chapter 2. Be suspicious of everyone. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream. I have to accept the reality of it all. Headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Good night, Slander. Good night. Well, good morning. Have a great day. See you later. Sorry, I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? We all work together. I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, and then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do? Yeah, Byakuya. Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No, what?
I
don't
can't
want
take
to live
it.
if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
And died because we all voted for him, right? No different from us killing him ourselves. But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chiro, listen, you're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. In the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Bing bong. You see, that's a very good distinction as well. Is he's the one who killed them, not them. So they can't say, well, we voted, so we're technically all killers now. And we win at graduation. They'd just technically be accomplices because they told Monokuma who to kill. And Monokuma specifically said accomplices don't get that. Yes. So see? They got those bases covered in this game. That writing.
It is now 10 p.m.
Uh-oh.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing.
Uh-oh. Well, someone committed suicide? Well, then they just die. Nobody else has killed them. Now, the real thing is somebody want to commit suicide. If they really want it to be nice, they'd let somebody else kill them.
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nom 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 nom. What was that about just now? Just saying it's our fault. What happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
A piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense matting day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. Okay, here's the real question though. If you deliberately, say, lock somebody in the cafeteria room, you're essentially forcing them to their death, but you're not the one killing them, because if you're in there and the death penalty is what happens if you're in there, we count it as murder. Okay. I'm guessing that might happen because she's knew the answer to that like right away. Bam, it's a murder. They are in the real school, but they go around at night, and when it's nighttime, the candidates, it's actually day. You never know. She's like, I can't tell you if it happens or not. No. Just sitting there with a sly smile. Like the devs have answered that before. Oh, okay. Interesting. Because it's true, you're forcing someone into a situation that would get them killed. But at the same time, technically, isn't that what's happening when you're judging them at the class trial? Is you're saying you're forcing them into the position that gets them killed? I know. Just using the rules as a murder weapon. Yeah. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2. The boy's life of despair. Daily life. Oh. Their daily life is one of despair, joy. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he going to do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. Excuse me. I mean, Monokuma's not actually doing anything to them, so... With that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Of course, the ultimate moral compass is totally into it. It's like, yeah, morning stretches, let's do it! And I always like, maybe? Everybody else, what the hell? That's Monokuma's thing. He doesn't do anything to you. I mean, he tries to provoke you. And he'll rush at you to make you think something can happen. But ultimately, it's not going to do anything, right? He's just trying to provoke.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
now
boy.
reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Oh dear. Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one who's keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Oh, that sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in raving agony for?
So?
Why did you call us here? Certainly wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation of the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope Speak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. Gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he had shown up. What? A new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time. Bet you one of the gates is up to go upstairs.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall. We'll share what we found. Basically a one-trick pony, you know that.
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now, let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Nothing to... Aha! I want my coins! Yes, that's fine. Jeez, perhaps you could answer something for me. The tokens, when do they refresh? Do they refresh every chapter? Like the possibility of finding them in things. Because I found them in places and then I kept checking all throughout the chapter. They never seemed to reappear. But now that we're in chapter 2, it seems there's tokens again. Don't they ever get tired of watching it? Just took everything, even just to think about locking them. And they reappear every chapter. Okay, good. So I don't necessarily have to keep looking the same spots over and over every time. That really added a lot of time to my playthrough. I like to explore first. Use the count to watch people die. Don't they have any shame at all? Nice soup. So appear in new sections. Yes. Monitors. Yes. What would happen to me if I did it? These other items. Yep. Nothing new there. Okay. That's it for this room.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious?
Stuff you see lined up there? Any god can come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out!
I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. With the fact that there's multiple gods on a single shelf? Oh. Yeah, nothing new. Okay. Let's leave the area. Hello.
Got it!
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem my path to the second floor has opened up. Also, of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
I'll leave the school to you. Well, you're not going to let me go up? Oh, well, I probably could, but that's okay because I myself would like to check the school. Look around the school first. This is part of the school, is it not? But by a new world. Nope, no clinic yet. Rattle, rattle. Oh, he means upstairs. Fine. There's still people here. Oh.
Yo.
Check the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if made things that easy.
Hey, damn it.
Hey! Make that face, you look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do ya? No thanks, I think I've got enough for now. Okay, I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Can I go in the store? Okay, fine. We'll just go up the stairs. Whoa! The canvas blocking the stairs have been opened. The Mako meant by a new world. So, what's up there? More bathrooms. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. All those lovely neon lights. More rivets. A pool. Oh, Aoi is going to be happy. Oh.
Just a second.
Oh, but go. Hey, guess what? Guess what? I found a pool. There's a pool here. A pool, 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 pool. You don't have to keep repeating. Okay. I cut it. There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. This girl's going to go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. I'm more interested about this. Is that a real gun? Like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? See, I'm very curious about that as well. Like there's like big guns in a few places. Surveillance camera even here, we're being watched. Have card reader? I wonder what it's for. Bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. With a coin! And we got episodes of buoy. It's like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Ooh. 80 coins now. Got a lot of coins. You get lots of gifts. One of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I'd love to just smash. Okay, that's nothing new there. Okay, I got all those. I haven't tried the door. Probably locked. And this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? Whoa. If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. What the guns for? Oh, however, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open a boy's locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? Duck.
Just a second.
It'd really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, it would tickle. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that again. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? That never even occurred to me to think someone would be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it!
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your ebook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? Like that? Kind of a genius, right? It's kind of my brain is one. It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
Do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex crazed maniacs. You're at that age you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep a close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there will be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cutting, do whatever you want. Oh.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! It's odd that he has that regulation for this, but not the private dorms. I guess because the private dorms, it's unpickable, so there's a bit more, yeah. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it!
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me...
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. Pretty sure that only applies to you. The girls want to have to wait about lock it, so I'm gonna go in if I wanted to. listed as mail in my e-handbook, so I can't open this door. How dare they? Oop. Ooh. Oh, not much to look at over here. We're gonna be stuck here being watched by all these cameras. Oh yeah, look at this poster. Now this is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Starving for information from the outside world. Well, there's the TV that worked. Still a very nice change room though. Oh. Now we're in the pool. Oh. Interesting, so that was just another point of view. Lockers. I would expect to see that at any normal pool. But this locker has a token. Ooh, lifeguard. Oh, it's just a different place to view. Okay. Very odd. I suppose there's going to be something else in this area later. Whoop. We're going to have a big swimming party. It's going to be lovely and wonderful. Leave the pool, yes. Leave this room, the boys' locker room. Now let's talk to them. Hey Chiro, you checked out the pool yet? No, I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But
still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. I'll get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go into the locker room? Not that I don't want to, it's just... Okay, is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Pretty weird phobia, though.
Okay.
Let's connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. Can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about mad. Mad? Why are you getting mad? Probably because it's soiled. Soiled with the fact that there's death. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Maybe someone will drown? Jeez, no! Drowning. Terrible. Leave the area. Alright, well that is the pool. Look, it's more washrooms. The girls' bathroom. If I ever took one step in there, I'd become a total creep in everyone's eyes, and that'd be it for me. I'm always impressed with how nice and golden the bathrooms are. Hello? Hello? It showed. It showed that I could click. I was throwing you off by mixing in truthful and untruthful things. I know, I was like, The bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. You don't, but I do. Javix, pour it down somebody's throat. Oh, there's still another floor. Okay, it's blocking away, so there's still another floor, which means not everything's been opened up yet. Ooh, a library. Now that's exciting. Lots of chairs. Wait, what? What was that? Was there a box appearing like I could select something? Just over here. See, oh. There must be because there's something through that wall. Oh, it's probably going on the door to there, the 2B. Or there's a secret entrance you're not supposed to know about. Look at this library. More cameras. Ooh, there's a special envelope there. Shelf is covered in dust. On the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
Buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. Broke the seal on that dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper. Excuse me. I found inside. Entered his element. Yeah. Photo of the paper. I read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of our Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? Contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. Seems Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. You're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. I didn't get that sense at all. Well, so the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? And you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So in other words...
Been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's assuming that this letter is real. If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school has already closed down. That'd be nice, that would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. Then what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? Apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? Two events are in fact connected. Uncovering that connection would be a useful one. On top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Mastermind's motive. We can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. Will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... abandon serious issues? Okay, that's really interesting actually. It kind of makes the timelines make more sense. For example, if they kept them in a drug-induced coma for a year, because they all woke up in their rooms, right? So if they're all in the beds and so on, and they're kept in a coma for a year, that would give the mastermind enough time to go make these... Who is Koem? I'm afraid I do not... Who is Lone? 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 I don't know what you speak. What if they're in the drug-induced coma for a whole year? Check desk? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not done checking the room. I'm just theorizing first. But why would the police let this happen? See, that's the only other thing. Is maybe they don't know. Like, if he's boarded up in here, flip side is look at how freaking thick these plates are. And why there's all these guns. Maybe they tried to storm the place. But he's still getting lots of supplies every day.
It would seem...
Oh no. Woo! Oh, the desk has an plate loan. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's the next one. Looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old. It's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happens. Broken, not too bad. Hope I can use it to go online and see what's happening in the outside world. Broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's going on the second floor. I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Get better hack. No! I'm not done! I wanted to talk to them first.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover an interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool. Locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well.
There was not, however, anything resembling an exit route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. This means new ways to kill people. Yay! There's drowning, there's exercise equipment. I mean, admittedly, on the first floor here, there's only so many ways you can kill people. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. Oh. That's new.
You hear me?
The warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. Go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, what about fucking waiting out of here? Find anything like that? Oh. But,
What?
There wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
Fucking people.
What?
Gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck.
Stop fucking around.
Still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. In the window, like directly to your right. Don't know what you're talking about. Nope, it's fake.
You piece of...
You fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation. Let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then.
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess so. Air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Guess it's a painting. I mean, it would be a lot of paintings because it's going up too. I'm guessing it's an indoor park. Because this place is freaking huge as it is.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nom nom nom. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. Guess I'll just go to bed. Knock, knock, knock. Bing bong. No, okay. Mr. Monokuma! Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average cardboard cutouts. Taka got her revenge. Yeah. What do you think of Monokuma Theater? It's interesting.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
It's that extra little bit of insanity.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day! Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Sanity, this Monokuma never ends. It's true,
New
but I enjoy it.
regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
The new rule has been added. Ooh, boy. That's the one must have been yesterday's loaning ebook, yep. Now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Lies. I don't need to do anything! Strictly prohibited. Yep. Yep. Let's save. It always throws me off how quickly it saves. It's like click and then it's already back. There's no little saving or whatever. It's just boop, done. Alright, so I'm not going to be so ... this time. Same notepad from before. Can't think of anything for it. Toolkit still not opened. Lint brush. Got our windows. Off. Yep. I'm pretty sure because I got a coin when it was doing the dots. So I'm guessing that would still be the absolute same. It would have been a nice school. I gotta say yes. Like the facilities it has, how nice everything looks. Oh, see? I did get a coin. Ha ha! Myself. Oh, of course. Wait. A garbage can. If only they didn't have serious issues. Yeah. About that. Okay, can I go elsewhere before we eat? Nope. Okay. But what we can do, see if anybody else is out here with us. It doesn't look like it. I know I could have teleported there, but I'm right there. Right there.
Hey, Makoto.
Hello. Wait. Oh, there's my mouse. Let's see. Okay. Whoop, wrong button. I'm sorry. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo.
Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. There's no surprise, but strange Taka's not here. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the King of Tidiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
Don't mind waiting for them. But there is one problem, which is I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
What the hell is that problem? Fumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your rounded figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason.
This is fine.
I can feel my throat trying out. Quickly, please. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi shulked his way into the kitchen. A few minutes later... Thank you for waiting! Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I empathetically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act and react. Blitchy, hello! Hello, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Ifumi was only into 2D. Exactly, that was my thought too. Like, is he slowly making his way into 3D there? Yeah, how's my stream going? My stream is going pretty well so far. We finished our first trial. We got to see punishment time! And yeah, that's pretty special. Now, what I'm curious about though is it looks like he has something made for everyone. So how sad is he that some of these murder rooms aren't going to be used because those people are going to get murdered themselves? I'm curious now what kind of room Sayaka would have had, what kind of room Junko would have had. I mean, interesting. Ooh, excuse me. Pretty sad. The devs have an execution for every single character. Yes. So if they do, did they talk about what Sayaka's would have been? Or is there a way to figure out in the game? Or is it just something that they talked about? And Junko's. That's unused, okay. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh!
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. What? That? What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine if we were at a coffee shop, just any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down, order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now, first I imagine that I reply, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, say, bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. Among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. I had to describe our shared reaction to what we had just heard with wide-eyed bewilderment. Oh, okay, I'm not clicking that. I take it that has spoilers. And just in case anybody else doesn't want to get spoiled, I'll delete that message for you. This way nobody can get spoiled. Excellent. Thank you for catching that before I clicked it. Poof. We saved you, Fido. Don't care, give me ha 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 ha. Secretly is the link that Cheese made of a document explaining how he would punish each of us. So I digitally wasted. This is what I would do to her. This is what I'd do to Fino. This is what I'd do to the other bot guitar. This is V. Rest of her. Ooh, he's the worst of them all. I'm going to make sure he gets real good. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther? Sayaka Mizuni's final performance. Sayaka is placed on a stage that's shaped like a giant man trap along its edge, complete with a meter to score her. She's required to sing in order to fill the meter until it's full. However, just as the meter is about to reach the high score, Monokuma destroys it, triggering the failure condition, causing the trap to slam shut by Sayaka instantly. I don't know how I feel about... Well, I guess she's... What would I think would be a more fitting way? What they had planned. I personally think being trampled by her fans that she wants and so much. But how would they do that? I guess a bunch of robots trampling over her? I don't know. A bunch of mannequins going, ah! Even in cafes that offer puff-up milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch!
Ooh, she's starting to crack under pressure. That does not matter! Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine!
Say what?
What? Okay. You little piggy over here. I do so love coercing. Like a totally different person just now. Shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. She's mad, she has no accent. Well, everything about her's fake. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But, bad news everyone, there is a mystery afoot. Huh? What happened? It seems Bianca refuses to leave his room. So they're pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that. And have to say anything else, everyone understood exactly what that might be. Might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. I'll go check his room one more time. And keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well. The rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. And we have to do our best to find Bianca. Where might Bianca have gone? Maybe he went to check out the second floor of the school again. Bianca dead? Is he not? Who knows? I don't think he'd be dead already. That'd be too much happening too fast. I'd even have a chance to go to the new other areas of the school. I think Bianca's just being Bianca. He's being himself. He doesn't care. He's doing his own things. Oh, body has been discovered! Celeste, aren't you going to help look for Bianca? I have not had my tea yet. Huh?
As for me...
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. You are in a hurry? Feel free to motivate it for me to move faster. Okay. Aren't you being selfish? Shellfish. Clock right now. Ooh, but I have time to find a coin there. Food. Why does he buy all the food? Look for thistle? Bunch of vegetable pot. Oh, is that bell pepper? Oh no, just paprika. Just paprika. Fresh paprika. Come on, man. Surveillance camera. Yes. All right. Yeah, Mr. McGood. Hey, what's going on? Well, nobody's seen Bianca this morning. So we've all decided to go look for her. What? That's not good at all.
However,
this little piggy needs to have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. Bless this undeserving swine with such an honor. I feel all my heart and soul. So much for just 2D, huh? Okay, good luck with that. He's created some creepy alternate reality for himself. Ooh. Oh, the knife is still gone. That one specific knife is still missing. So I took one of the knives that was here, and then she... Yeah, to answer previous question for you, gathering evidence is not timed, which is good. I'm very happy about that, because I was really concerned about what I was looking at. And meat. Cakes and sweets and stuff. Oh, that's not good. Now, the interesting thing is, what if somebody poisoned all the food? And then everybody dies at once. Except for the person that poisoned it because they didn't eat. Because when they graduate then, they get to leave. Let's go look at the bath! Ooh, hot damn, are those massage chairs? Killing everyone at once is a big no-no. It doesn't say that, though. Lockers. One of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside.
Yo.
How's it going? You find him?
Hey, come on.
Shit, man, where the hell did he go? Got his head stuck so far up his ass, who knows what's going on with him. Figured maybe he was taking a bath or something.
By the way.
What about you? You a morning bath kind of guy?
Hell yeah.
Spend all night riding your hog. Wind in your face, there's nothing better than a morning dip. The hot water loosens you up. The heat of your soul gets your heart and body pumping. Sure thing, I'll take your word for all that. What? You don't know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah.
You guys gotta expose themselves to each other, you know? Come with me next time, you'll see. Wait, what? Think about it. I mean, it's not like you've been riding your hog here in school, right? Sure. Actually, wasted. I know. Every time he calls up, I call him the cornhead guy. Be a good boy when he wants to. He's a softy inside. But, yeah. His massage chair would make me feel kind of old. What? Look, it's got the leg massagers and everything. I'm actually getting a little hungry again, too. Well, he's not face down in this pool. Bathtub's huge. Washing stations, and that's it for here. Oh, sauna. Actually, a really large sauna, too. You can murder with a massage chair? Nah, I don't think so, unless you electrocute somebody. The heat source for the sauna? No way! No way! Congratulations, you're so smart! I'm just trying to think of how you would how you kill someone with a massage chair. Alright, that is the bath. To the laundry room. Oh god. So much to look at. You drop it up. Wow, yes, you could technically drop it. Up on the chair and then it would bend it like a torch. Ooh. Still hang out to dry. Stressful has come by and stolen it or something. Yes. Ifumi would. How's it still wet? It's been days. Bunch of magazines was called The Lovely Ladies of Earth. Filled with what we refer to as world-class beauties. And somebody marked a page with a coin. Yes. I have to wait for one. Oh. Technically, clothes are 2D. I mean, if you look at everything in this world, they're all 2D, it's true. Wow. That's a lot of coins. And they all say the same thing. Vending machine. Oh, you can drink it. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's this area. Mushrooms! Maybe he's on the can. You never know. Oh, somebody's here. Checking out the fish. Fish tank, a bunch of little fish. Little fishies. What are you doing in the bathroom, hero? Huh? Oh, well,
according to the spirits,
consulted the spirits, and he had a bathroom emergency and couldn't make it to breakfast.
Well,
his guts forced him to spend all morning in that cab.
No way.
I was totally wrong. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes somehow. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the kind of guy to have problems like that. He has just the right amount of fiber. And liquids. And yes. Hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. Must be locked. Valence camera. Yes, yes, yes. A lovely gate. Yeah, that hatch on the floor is intriguing. And I wanted to grab my toolkit to pry it open or do something to it. But it's not letting me. And I want to know. Why? Why is it there? Oop, I came from that way. Okay, so it's not going to be in anybody's room. Okay, fine. We won't worry about that. Why are you here, Toko? Hang out with Hida, huh?
What's your problem?
You got a problem with that? No. This something might have happened, right? You alone right now might not be safe. So you got scared and decided to stay close to Hina. And everyone has a softer side. Not with sports, idiot. Something that does happen. I'm sure she'd jump in with thinking you'd take the fall. Huh? What, were you dropping awful? You're just awful. You lost your stray cat. Oh, Toko. Hey, Hina, any luck? No, it's no use. I keep banging on his door. Nothing. Come on already, open up! Bang, bang, bang. Careful, you're gonna bust the door down. Hitting it that hard. Yeah, classic Toko. In my room, you never know. This crew is really awesome, you know. She really wanted to. She could tear this door to shreds. Let's see, well, she is the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it. Knocking long enough, I think I can say for sure he's not here. I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for her.
Yeah.
Good luck. Maybe if I knock. Just to be sure. See, he's not in there. I guess not. But my knock was special. It won't budge. It must be locked. They locked Sayaka's room. No, Bayaka's not there, cheese. Protagonist knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Imagine somebody knock like that. I know he wants some special alone time with me. What can I say? I don't blame him. Zookeeper Chris, hello! I was gonna say welcome back. Wait, back? Okay. Hello Chris, how's it going? How was your stream? Did you die? I know, I keep telling everybody that they're going to die in Skyrim over and over. In hopes that they'll happen. And then I can laugh. And cheer. But it's hard now. I'm going to have to actually think about my build more. Because notice today only one close call fell off our bridge. Ooh. Lazarus? Oh, not this glass. Oh, this letter's still here. Oh wait, yeah, you woke up here, not on the beds. So now, hey there, new kid. Now that I thought about the summoning build, I kind of really want to do that. But at the same time, the fists, the unarmed. Or confused what's allowed, not allowed with followers. Ooh, I'm guessing there's some talk in the Discord there. I think I noticed someone typed something asking what was going to be allowed or not. Hope never go to that area again. Yeah, that's not going to happen. The AV room. I mean, I was just going to stick with Lydia anyways, because she's sworn to carry my burdens. She has a special place in my heart because of that. Videos. DVD. Sworn to carry your bourbon. Yeah. I mean, she'd carry everything, right? Oh, no! Don't want to do that. Okay, that's it. And for a guy that could be anywhere, certainly is missing. Quite well. I mean, I could just have gone upstairs because the odds are he's in one of the new areas, right? But the coins! Eating up on it. Yeah. So what build are you currently running with, Chris? In your Skyrim battles there. Nice. Good lord, I have 89 coins. See how fast we can go through the 89 coins. Oh gosh, this could take a while. Current test one, you're doing a sneaky bow one. Wanna try werewolf one? Yeah, my original thought doing this contest. Snack, yeah, you might as well cheese. I'm probably not going to do all 85. I might just go down to like 70. I don't know. Should I cheese? Should I be worrying about getting all the coins now or do that off stream? Because I probably... Oh geez, yeah, I'm probably going to be ending stream right away. So to be honest, I'll wait. Yeah, that's going to be a while. Watch some videos on crafting, specifically alchemy. I like to make your own HP pots. You see, this is where what some of my problems with this is as well. There are little tricks that are technically legit because you're using the game's mechanics, but they're not smarmy. Like, you make a potion to increase your alchemy, or sorry, your enchanting. Then you enchant. So you use that to enchant yourself, to enchant a potion to do better alchemy, and then you keep going back and forth, making it so that we have really high enchanting alchemy or whatever. And it's using the game's thing, it's not really... Well, that sounds like it wouldn't be allowed, though. I know, but at the same time, it makes sense, and it's not really gimmicky, because... I mean, it is gimmicky, but the fact is you still have to use resources to make the potions. Oh, you guys never finished Skyrim. Ooh, I finished the main storyline. I've done quite a lot of the side quests, but I've never done all of them. The resources part make it loud. Maybe you should bring up that technique in the story. Yeah, I may as well ask, because I can see some people not liking it, but at the same time, we're starting to have a little bit too many rules. That's the unfortunate thing, but at the same time, it's because Skyrim, there's so many off-the-cuff stuff that you can do. And so many different ways to play, and just... Okay, so I already checked out all the cool stuff in these areas, so I don't need to worry about that again. Not going to be more coins. I'm just looking to see if there's anything... any bodies. But I personally would be okay with that potion thing because you actually have to have gotten all the supplies to do it. And the soul stones to do it. So it's not like you're just sitting there whacking a dead body doing nothing. That one, okay, fine, I can get behind. And they're not being allowed or using invulnerable people and blah, 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 blah. What did you find?
Hey.
They thought to come here too.
So...
You think about what Violet was so interested in yesterday. Probably guess where he is right now, right? Was it interested again? Could it be the library? I just... Wait. Violet's not here. Since this morning I thought he might have gone to the locker room to exercise, but I forgot the girls can't open the boys' locker room door. Yeah, true. I knocked, but nobody answered. I listened for the sound of equipment being used, but there was nothing. I'll be there. Besides, like the type to go sweat it all out this early in the morning? Do you exercise every single morning? Sucker. Of course. I get my blood pumping early in the morning. Throw off my rhythm for the entire day. I don't know how much it costs, but I think it uses some major souls and whatnot. Which, of course, later in the game isn't too hard to come across. You see, I think he would exercise, but he wouldn't weight train. He wouldn't have use to become really muscular. But keeping fit, I could see him doing. He's not well, he's going for toning rather than power. Hello? Why are you here by a gate? Hey, Mikado. So, did you find Violet?
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't see him anywhere. I see. Well, Kyoko figured out where he might be. Huh?
You know?
It's so amazing. She's so cool. She's smart and she seems really tough. Definitely smart, that's for sure, but tough? Compared to, say, Sakura, even Hina, she doesn't seem all that different from Chihiro. Is it weird to compare them like that?
Aww.
Oh. 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 I didn't fully go down this way last time, so I'm curious. I want to see what's in 2B. Reality isn't everything. This best girl. She seems to be very caring and kind, but at the same time not very sure of herself, and those ones you gotta watch out for. Still not brave. Try, yep, that's cool. Got a clock. Reading you. Oh, wait, is that blood on there then? If all blood is pink. Ooh, Jiro sucks. Fight, 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 fight. That's a under. I opened the door to the library and looked inside. I cried out in sudden surprise. Jakuya? All the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them. Ha! It's exactly what I imagined.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. You know, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another.
You!
So this is where you've been hiding. Crazy in the streets. I know not what you're talking about. What are you doing here, man? You're very concerned. I had no reason to be. I was just reading. Never read such a coarse novel before, but might just prove useful at some point.
Well...
Oh, anime archetypes. Oh, okay. What were you reading? A mystery novel.
Well...
Wait, so you're going to use what you're learning in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah, there's something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course, I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. There sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. Uh-oh. He was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
Fuck you mean game, that's fucked up! But it is a game. A game of life or death. Which can have only one winner, that's all there is to it. He's right, it's a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
It is a part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, that what we are going through right now is called the zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
I mean, like a kind of elimination match.
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall in this category. Super Nintendo Chalmers. Super Nintendo Chalmers. What do you mean by that, Saitran? Tam's joke? Oh, I feel like I don't know so much. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
is that okay?
our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other words,
this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. As those who want to escape or to disappear, there'd be no reason to continue playing the game.
What?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togamiya heir apparent. There's normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
Talk like that? But what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible.
You son of a bitch!
What do you think you are? No, I still just can't believe it.
What?
What? An uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit!
Could never heard of steamed hams. Oh. Okay. Kill you.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't die. Keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny, and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be fun.
That's enough.
You try to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh.
No, I don't understand. I'm like, okay, you guys are just... You do your own little thing there. Meanwhile, here I am writing down steamed hams, there's a supernatural Chalmers thing in this Word document titled Things to Google After Stream. I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You'll need to try harder. The opponent is going to give it their best. Where's the fun for me?
No.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? Kill your own friends is...
That's horrific.
Horrific. Friends? Who decided that? We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But...
Stop. Whatever, Zitran. Whatever. You know.
What?
Let's stop trying to force your contradiction on me and accept what I'm telling you. Or after, okay.
Come on.
Something. Say it, otherwise keep your mouth closed.
I'm
sorry.
Stop fucking around.
Shit, you get off on bullying people that can't fight back. You want to try that on me? You're back to pretending to be friends, huh? How long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
What? Whoa. Whoa, Chris? Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
Sit, you're dead!
Just a second.
Just calm down. Some anger from these gentlemen? Yeah, this ultimate biker guy. He almost cusses like a sailor at times. It's rough.
Piece of shit!
And as you can say, he likes yelling. He likes yelling it a lot. I am calm! How is this calm? I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time?
Possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're a freaking movie or something. Goodbye. All I'm saying is that ultimately, you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. And good day to you, sir. A second glance back. Akuyo left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. So I think it was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But...
Is he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Screw him then.
Maybe.
What he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway...
Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all will want me gone. You all think I'm just disgusting. None of us think that. You just think you don't think that. What? So people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. Think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone? Sure, the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait. Where's it going? Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. I bet the game on Poison V. I know. Problem is, where would they get the poison? Well, I mean, there's cleaning supplies. They can get that. Now, the real question is, are we talking about like long form poison? Like, because some things you can hide and ingest that you won't necessarily. Oh, that'd actually be a good way to do it. But over a period of time, people get sicker and sicker. Yeah, but then you're the only one standing out that's not sick. Anyways. Let's make his murder plan. I know, it's true. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Free time! Alright, so free time is where we will end the stream for tonight. this way, off stream, I can use this free time to go gather all the gifts. So say it's all good to go because giving gifts is important during free time, and I want to make sure I have gifts to give to my friends. Friend. Enemies. Murder suspect? Frenemies, exactly. Exactly. Alright, so thank you very much everybody for coming on down today. Mr. Friend, until they try to kill you. Exactly. Cheese, it was a blast seeing you in the stream again today. You know, I'm sorry about Monday. I know after I told you originally. But you have yourselves a wonderful day. Oh man. So also thank you Tails for that resubscription as well as Cheese. So you guys are awesome. Amazing. But before we go, let's see if anybody's Let's see here. Looking for a raid target. How many days to next stream? Oh, that's a good question. In fact, the answer to that should be this Saturday. I don't have anything else happening that day. I'm just going to quickly check my schedule here. Wife is working that evening as well. So we're good. We are good. So yes, Saturday will continue as the normal schedule that I've got. So Saturday should be the next stream because today is Wednesday. Yes, so Saturday is the next one. At 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Guess who's working that day? Besides your wife. Oh man. Well, bonus is there are also the VODs, and it does go up on YouTube, although YouTube's is quite a ways behind. I think it's about a week at this point. You'll be sorely missed. I'll think of you as we do it. And you digitally waste. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll just have to think of both of you while we do that. Swap over to the intro here screen so we can just chat like this. So yeah, then this will be the Saturday. We'll do that. By the looks of it, we'll probably change it to Friday. I mean, I did miss the Monday stream. Do I have anything on the Thursday or Friday? I do have potential ability. I might do a bonus stream on Friday. I might do one to make up on the time. I'll have to get back to you on that. As usual, I'll post on Twitter as well as the Discords. Ooh. Nice intro. Thank you, Cheese. And oh yeah, I guess you. Oh, why did it double tap it? Oh well, whatever. Yeah, I commissioned that from Drawn by Brittany, the lovely little logo here. Look, it's me sitting at the desk. Yeah, I've worked a bit on my stuff since you've last been here, I think. Hearts. Yeah, there's been a little bit of things. I've got a new raid icon. I have. Oh, I don't have the dancing one here. Oh wait, I do. No, I don't. I do. Over here. Got a lovely little dancing me. What I saw during the countdown. Got good times. Got a new raid alert as well. And my new follow, as you saw, was the book flipping its pages. I'm slowly working on adding new stream-specific things for my alerts and so on. I got a sprite, so this way we're able to. Oh, Roger right here. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm getting there. So this way I can actually create my own GIFs and what have you. So it's tough, but I'm looking at. I want to get a bit more personalized for you all because it's more fun when you, especially when it's stuff that's happening in stream here. Like we had a big fun with this raid thing that happened. So here's a. So this was a lovely time during one of the big in the world, yeah. During one of the blood. It's not. Yes, and when that raid happens, sometimes I just pop right into the dance. All happened during the one of our bloodstained streams. Oh, it's good times, good times. I'll have to sleep. All right, geez, we'll see you later. I'm going to end it right here as well. You all have yourselves a lovely evening. And we're just going to end it right there. So have a good night, and we will see you all next time. Farewell.